Laughter, anger, worries, love, friendship, competitiveness, growth, and degeneration. All these emotions are packed within the doors of the classroom. They are ones we can all relate to in every stage of life, and serve not just as the backdrop, but the essence of this anime. The show follows two prime examples of high-performing students, Miyazawa and Arima. Their relationship unfolds amidst these intense emotions, learning to understand the role of each one, and making this a show you'll keep thinking about as your own life plays out. Miyazawa presents a perfect face to the world. She is a high achiever, flawless in everything she does, and makes it all seem effortless. However, keeping up this image is her greatest effort, because she is nothing more than an average person with an addiction to vanity. Her self-worth is entirely built on the praise and recognition she receives from others. Arima is similar, but he doesn't care about vanity. He appears perfect, but because he can't do anything else. Inside, he is broken and hurt, untrusting of the world. Arima hides his true self due to his painful past and fears stemming from his parents. He believes that showing his real self will lead to vulnerability and hurt. He only gives the world part of him, not all of him, leaving behind a mask of perfection. These two fake personas collide when Miyazawa and Arima meet. Arima threatens Miyazawa's vanity and image, while she provides someone Arima can trust. Their initial interactions are fraught with tension, as they struggle to maintain their facades while being drawn to one another. As they grow closer, Miyazawa and Arima begin to lower their defenses. Miyazawa learns to let go of her obsession with vanity and start to see the value in her true self, beyond external praise. Arima begins to trust Miyazawa, finding solace in her acceptance of him, flaws and all. This period marks significant growth for both characters, as they start to communicate honestly and share their vulnerabilities. But this growth doesn't come easily. Miyazawa initially struggles to communicate her feelings with Arima. She was scared that she's too weird for him, wondering why he would be with her. This sent her into a downward spiral, slowly causing distance to grow between them. But with Arima's help and support from their friends, she eventually talks about it and is finally free to be herself with him, finding true happiness for the first time. Now on the other side, Arima still struggles to show his emotions, to be happy, to be open. So as Miyazawa began showing more of herself, it caused him to hate himself, since he wants to be free with her, but can't. Arima doesn't know who he is, which makes him a bit emotionless. And while it doesn't exactly bother Miyazawa, it makes her wonder about his emotions. He doesn't know how to act and can come off as cold. So his affection for Miyazawa being repressed fills him up, so ends up spilling over in more aggressive ways, something else he hates. This show highlights the critical role of communication in a relationship. Miyazawa and Arima's struggle show how vital it is to express fears, insecurities, and emotions. Without communication, misunderstandings grow, and the relationship suffers. Learning to talk openly and honestly is a hard but necessary step in building a healthy relationship. Another important lesson from the show is that a relationship can't exist in a silo. At first, they both felt it was them against the world. This view quickly shattered for them, though, when they realized the need for a community to flourish. Friends and family provide perspectives, support, and correction. Miyazawa and Arima both learned to be open not only with each other, but also to their friends, realizing that a strong community around the couple is essential for the relationship to thrive. Almost everyone has gone through a relationship like this. Maybe not as extreme, but the general cycle of fear and acceptance. Miyazawa agonized over confessing to Arima for days, trying to find the perfect opportunity, which was really just the effect of her fear. Arima had already confessed and was waiting, but even after his confession, she couldn't let go of the fear of losing him. This hurt Arima in many ways. Even after they got past this and began the relationship, they continually had to learn and relearn the importance of communication and being honest with one another. This mirrors real-life relationships and the difficulties that can come with them. His and her circumstances feels less like acting and more like watching two people navigate themselves and a relationship for the first time. The show is filled with missed opportunities, poor communication, love, heartbreak, growth, and regression. While it does dramatize events for the sake of the show, it feels closest to reality as it could be. It captures the fear of getting close to someone, the resentment when someone threatens your space, the fights, the silence, the making up and growing closer. Love isn't pretty, it never will be, and it shouldn't be. This anime doesn't portray love as the romanticized thing we tend to see in shows, but tells the story in a way that love usually plays out in real life. Now, do remember this is still an anime, and the show does include a lot more. Saboteurs trying to ruin their relationship out of jealousy, a tsundere girl who initially hates Miyazawa for taking away her best friend, but eventually becomes friends with her, and also a bunch of other silly tropes and fun events. While the romance is serious and relatable, the high school shoujo elements are still there to keep it light and fun to watch. And the last thing I'll add is, I wouldn't say that the quality of the show drops as it goes on, but you can definitely tell that they started losing budget, causing them to be a little more creative with the way they told the story. But hey, at least it's free on YouTube, so you should check it out. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Addvill, and I'll see you later.